We have a goal at hand. We have a very big target here. Do what we can to try and win that first show and start the season strong. Right, hello, welcome back to YouTube. We're not 5 weeks out, as you'd expect. We are, in fact, actually 3 weeks out. So, surprise, you've seen it in the title. We're doing an earlier show. So, we're doing I think it's called Benelux Pro in the Netherlands, which is 2 weeks before FIBO. Which today is Thursday, we're filming this. It is exactly 3 weeks today that I fly to the Netherlands. So, 3 weeks, a couple of days out from the first show of the season, which is very exciting. So, obviously with the new points qualification systems, you have to win 2 pro shows. We have FIBO planned, obviously, and we had New York and Pittsburgh. Those three are still happening. New York and Pittsburgh currently have, I think, 5 top 10 Olympians competing there. So, which is great. It's why we do big shows. We want to compare to these people. But the opportunity to win those shows and score high points at those shows is obviously very, very challenging. So, we're realistic. We know that we are going to need to do other shows. We're ready. We're going to be on time. So we figured we might as well jump into this show early. It's relatively easy for me to get to. It's, Netherlands is close to the UK, so we're going to do it. So that puts us 3 weeks out. Hence why the last few weeks, if you noticed, I've been a little bit more tired in my YouTube video, a little bit leaner than I probably should be for 6, 7 weeks out. It's because we're actually operating 2 weeks ahead of schedule, basically. So best believe that 3 weeks out this morning, I am feeling it. Got up this morning, did my cardio. Cardio is at 40 minutes a day. Food is getting down there, about to be pulled again from tomorrow. I think we're going carbs only pre and post workout moving forwards, which is good. Like, we need to get shredded. We've got 2 more weeks of fat loss and then it's peak week, so it's going to go very quick. But very optimistic for the Netherlands. I'm really looking forward to it. Em and I are going out there. We will have a videographer with us. Don't think Nidesh is it. He's filming right now, unfortunately, so sad times. But we will be documenting that whole peak week as per usual. So it's going to be good. Everybody always asks as well, these pumper pants, if you get like a close-up of the print, these pumper pants like the Rose is on, they are pumper pants Onyx Grey is what they're called. Gymshark, Code Eagles, they're the sickest pants you'll see. Obviously, different gym, okay, but the structure of my session remains the exact same. It is so important, especially at this point in prep, that I don't just come in here and throw in foreign movements or random new machines that may be nice, but I've not been used to using. It's when injuries occur. I'm very vulnerable right now. Joints are very dry, not a lot of body fat, okay? So the ability to injure myself, quite easy. So it's keeping that same structure of session, the same warm up, the same working weights, it's why a logbook is quite important in my opinion. So like that prime pec deck, it's the exact same pec deck I use back at Ultraflex. I knew what load I was using. I knew the way I was setting up the resistance profile, so that I was just able to progress it, even though I'm at a different gym, the exact same machine. I've progressed it, I moved the weight up 1 and I did my reps, which is great. We're now doing an incline stiff machine. Now, yeah, okay. The movement pattern's the exact same. This stiff machine's different to what I normally use. It's a little bit heavier, this feels, which is fine. I'm not trying to break any records at this point in prep, so we'll get some sort of sets here, and then I'll go into a flat press that's similar to what I'd normally use as well. And then that approach stays the same, right? I've got 4 shows right now for the rest of the season in 4 different countries, okay? The gyms I have to train at in peak week are going to be totally different to what I'm used to. Having that same session structure during peak week, yeah, training may change a little bit, but I'm not going to be throwing in random movements. I'm not going to be, if I've not been pendulum squatting all prep, I'm not going to go in and suddenly pendulum squat at this new gym. So having that layout, having that consistency when you are traveling to different gyms or whatever is very important. I think more so important in prep. Important year round, but in prep, we can't really be risking injury. If I was in the off season and there was a machine I really wanted to use I don't normally have access to, I'd probably do it. But at this point, it just can't be risked. I have to say, looking around this gym, I think push is probably the worst to train here. Not to say it's bad by any means, like they've got, you can see the kit, Prime, Hammer Strength, Panetta, like they've got a good selection, but the pull kit looks phenomenal. And For the leg stuff, then you've got all the Cybex and everything you want there. So yeah, if I'm back, when I'm back, I probably will be back, I'm sure. It'll definitely be a pull session that I want to hit there. They've got a lot of the new tech pieces for pull. And if you remember my videos from the Olympia last year, when I was at the new tech showroom, I really like the new tech back stuff. So very jealous. They've got a few pieces here that I don't get to use today, but we'll have to come back. Right, so obviously when I'm doing my cuff work, you'll notice I'm just holding something in my hand. Now, you don't need to hold these. You can literally hold a D handle, just not hooked onto anything. Hold a cuff, hold your wrist wrap in your hand, anything, you can just grip. So the cuff is what's attached to the cable. So that's what I'm pulling from through my wrist, okay? And that's just helping me isolate the delt. And just by gripping something, I think the mind-muscle connection, you can then pull through your side delt. I find it's a lot better. It feels a lot nicer on the joints and adds stability in a weird way. So if you've not tried it and you like your cuff wire raises like myself, just grip something whilst you do it and it'll feel probably a little bit nicer. Now, post-workout wise, in fact, I'll just take you through our meals for the day. We're out the house, we're on the road. First things first, we have our GDA. Supplements with me, got some digestive enzymes and a GDA for before my post-workout meal, just to help shuttle those carbs through. And we've got 4 caps of curcumin and 3 caps of Flex Plus, which is solid joints. That's probably coming soon. It's from the Europe site at the minute. But we'll take the GDAs now before I eat the post-workout. And then the curcumin and solid joints are for with meal 3 later on today. The anti-inflammatories, obviously curcumin being an anti-inflammatory, I take it 3 times a day, but don't really want to take it around training because hypertrophy is an inflammatory response. We want that inflammation, so it wouldn't make sense to finish training and then straight away start taking an anti-inflammatory. So meal number 1 we have here, we have, this is my meal, some nice shredded iceberg lettuce. That is actually my veg for 2 of my meals. The other 2 meals are just in this Ziploc bag. That is just 380 grams of cooked chicken breast. So that is 2 meals right there. We just have half the amount of chicken with half a bag of lettuce, 40 grams iceberg lettuce, 190 grams of chicken. And this next meal is the exact same. Very dense way to pack it though, nice and easy. I've just got a big mixing bowl in the car, so I'll just pour it out into that. But the main event, the one I'm most excited for, is the holy rice pudding for the post-workout. This is what we're eating now. So, most enjoyable meal of the day, my post-workout rice pudding. So we have 84 grams, I think it is, of rice pudding, 80 grams of rice pudding even, 84 is pretty. 80 grams of rice pudding with flavour powder in there, the speculoos flavour powder, which as you are watching this right now, is on sale. It is 20% off, it is restocked. So speculoos is basically Biscoff, it's Biscoff flavour powder. So if you want your rice pudding to taste like Biscoff, oh, so good. There is also a carrot cake flavour powder that just went live. I fucking love that as well. So I have that, had that pre-workout today, the carrot cake flavour, and I've got the Biscoff post-workout. You just mix it into your rice pudding, it's a 0-calorie flavour. You can put it in your oats, your coffee, anything, right? They've got so many flavours, anything you can think of, they've got it, it's unbelievable. So we've got that, then we've got a layer of frozen fruit, raspberries, blueberries, cinnamon, and then we have the cinnamon cereal whey isolate as a whey paste, which is what you can see on top here. Now the cinnamon cereal whey isolate I absolutely adore. I feel like I've spoken about this in every video recently, but if you make it into a nice thick whey paste, because the ESN's whey quality is so good, it makes a good whey paste. You then drizzle it over the top. It is literally like this top layer is just like cinnamon toast crunch frosting. You know, like the cereal, like it's so sweet and it literally tastes like icing. It's like I'm eating a cake. So yeah, this is my absolute favourite meal. Before we tuck into the rice pudding then, the Arnold Ohio. So the obvious one, Mike didn't make weight, which is surprising because the rules were fairly clear, I thought, after the Olympia. But who knows what the mix-up was. He assumed he'd get the high weight cap. He obviously didn't, so he didn't make weight. Obviously, you're not going to pull off 7 pounds in that time. Had he have made weight, would he have beat Wesley, is the question. The answer is I don't know, because it depends how he looks when he made weight. As for Wesley, holy shit, I was so happy for him. Prediction-wise, even when I thought Mike was competing, I had Wesley winning. I made that prediction prior. Yeah, Wesley was absolutely massive. Serious improvements from last year. I don't think it was the sharpest Wesley we'd seen. I think he was leaner when he won in 2024. But the size that he added, like, yeah, wow, he was absolutely huge. So fair play, couldn't be happy for him. That was cool to see. Then we had, obviously, Menegate, Matteo. He looked good, I think improved from the Olympia. Just struggled to, I don't think they were either, Wesley or Menegate were truly peeled, but they were both very big, both had lovely shape. So it was a good comparison. Andrea Mamoli looked class. Kim Angel looked class, shredded hard, just shape. Wasn't quite as good as Andrea Mamoli. And I can't remember who came, I'm getting prep brain for who was after that, but Sam Sulek obviously was improved, but still you've got to give him credit, like it's his rookie season, it's his 3rd show ever. Yeah, okay, his posing was not the best. Should it have been better? Yeah, right, you're entering the Arnold, you would have thought maybe practice your posing a little bit more, but it's a learning curve. My 3rd ever classic show, best believe my posing was pretty horrific, but I worked on it a lot and it gets better, so I'm sure he'll do the same. The Arnold UK, obviously we're going to be there, so if you are going to the Arnold UK, I will be on the ESN booth all of Friday and all of Saturday, I think, so please do come say hello. That would be cool to see as many of you as possible. The show itself, I think Mike has said he's doing it, Wesley's obviously doing it, so that would be cool to see. Unfortunately with the Open, obviously we've had quite a few pull-outs, / maybe people aren't go into it, who knows. With the Open, personally, I would have liked to see Nick win. However, I can understand why they gave it to Andrew. Obviously, I didn't go there in person, so you only see so much from a live stream. Nick, obviously, midsection control was the reason he lost it, which is tough, hard pill to swallow, because it's always going to be the case, really. Andrew looked mint. I think he looks a lot better at finals than he did at prejudging. I think Nick was the most on at both. Hardy, not the Hardy we're used to seeing, a little bit off. Martin, very off. And then obviously the whole escapade after, which we won't go into. There's been enough coverage of that. Obviously, Nick's not doing the Arnold UK. Hardy, we're unsure of still. At the time of recording, we don't know if he's doing it or not yet. So it could just be an Andrew clean sweep, which is a shame because there's only going to be like 5 or 6 guys competing there, which, as a British citizen, it's a shame to see the Arnold UK not get the same quality of competitors. Obviously, the prize money is a third of what it was in the US. The US is a way bigger show, but still, it's always nice to see like the big American names come over to Europe and compete, and it doesn't look like we're going to get that, which is a shame, but it is what it is. So, yeah, it was a very eventful Arnold. Cool to see, and that's that. This rice pudding is staring at me, and I'm dying to eat it. So, I'm going to enjoy this. As I said, we are 3 weeks out from the Netherlands. We have a goal at hand. We have a very big target here. So we're going to push hard these next few weeks, get out to the Netherlands and bring you plenty of content and do what we can to try and win that first show and start the season strong, and then head into FIBA with a pro win under our belt. That is the target. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe so don't miss the next few videos coming up. So stay tuned, lots to come. Code Eagles, 20% off ESN right now. Enjoy.